I have a question for you. How do you define balance in life? For the past few days, I was not feeling well. Still, I was working here and there. I don't have a problem working, but still, this question was going a lot in my mind. How do we define balance? How do I define balance? Maharashtra government has increased working hours from 9 to 10 for offices and 12 hours for factory workers. Now, this is the time when we should think further on balance. What do we call work-life balance, and what exactly is life? What exactly is work? And today with this video, I want to nudge a little further on what do we call balance. One thing is very clear, that balance is not really static. What we call balance changes with age, changes with phases of life. At the age of 25, I used to dream of working like 15-16 hours a day, and that's how I used to imagine my life. But at the age of 36, maybe it is not true. I love working, but then other things like health, other things like my hobbies are also coming as priority for me. So balance changes with phases of life. It changes with your priorities, it changes with age, changes with the mindset that you are in. Another very interesting thing to look for is balance and privilege. Imagine a factory worker who is barely surviving in life. It is mandatory for that person to work for 12 hours a day. But as a corporate employee, we will have to work for 10 hours a day. Or let's say we will have a privilege to take a couple of Saturdays off or all Saturdays off, depending on your work nature, depending on the company you work for. More the privilege, more you can achieve balance. You must have seen people talking about having flexible routine, flexible lifestyle, working remotely, but understand that that is also coming with a kind of privilege that they have. They afford to leave their jobs, they afford to try something else and then build a parallel career. Not everybody have that privilege. So balance and privilege really go hand in hand. But there is a deeper layer to this. As work is expanding and life is shrinking, maybe balance is just those small little moments that we spend with our loved ones. Balance comes with mental peace, balance comes with good health, and balance comes with those tiny little joys that we have throughout the day. And this leads to one real question to answer. Are we really living or just existing? Maybe it's time to think deeper. What do you think?